And here we are at Meu Super. There's man. And we're going to show you the way to Ponta del Sol from Canhas. Spelled C-A-N-H-A-S.
And can I say something? That where we're staying is just down a hill. I mean, it is all very hilly around here and everything. But
and I don't know why he's wearing a mask.
This is a little local, which I like. I mean, there's a supermarket there, which is just your average sort of supermarket, except for the bread that they sell. And there's a little cafe next to it. You know, you've got tables set out, and what was the name of the drink we had?
It's called a chinyeza.
Chinyeza. Okay, that was what, 60 cents?
80 cents.
80 cents. Okay. So it's nice, you know, it's sunny and it's relaxing and blah blah.
Oh yeah, because look at the back, look at the view.
Oh yeah, we got a view, and there's a bus over. But you don't have seen too many.
That's the bus and the view.
Anyway,
that's the view, guys. That's the view.
Okay, and we're heading to Ponta del Sol because Honey here wants a SIM card.
SIM card.
So I think it's going to take about 15 minutes. So let's see.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Oh yeah, that's true. Why am I wearing a mask? Okay. All right, ready? So
ready, go.
This is a manual. So well, we'll talk about that on the way back.
Look at those legs. Look at that scar. Here we are.
Racket.
That's the ocean right
there, guys. Okay. And here, of course, they drive on the wrong side of the road.
Different where the majority of the world drives. Who some people say is wrong.
Napoleon, it's your fault.
Head west on Estrada do Solo Cerrado y Cova toward Caminho da Grama, then sharp left onto ER 222.
No, we'll just take the 222, right?
Okay.
Oh, one thing about here.
Sharp left.
ER 222.
For some reason,
continue
all
on
the
ER
stop signs are in
222
English.
for 4 kilometers.
All the stop signs are in English. Why is that?
Even in Spain, it says P-A-R-E.
And look at that sea view, guys. Check it out, the ocean view. I shouldn't say sea. That's an ocean there. That's the Atlantic.
Oh. Impatient. What a people, you know. I am. Oh, God.
So where we're staying in Madeiran is known as the warmest part of the island.
Oh, take a look at that.
And Ponta del Sol is the point of the sun. Yes? Take what?
No, nothing. I just looking at the view.
Oh, okay. This is our first time trying this, and I'm sure it will be our last in terms of video.
Talk too soon.
Yep, here's our ride down to Ponta del Sol.
Now,
So, yes.
I do want to say something about because it's something we thought about was just getting a car or maybe depending, you know, using public transport. But if you come here,
Oh, here's
and,
the Jesus statue.
you're looking for accommodation as you go along. Okay. Obviously, the big hotels are gonna, you know, you're gonna know it's a big hotel or small hotel, whatever. But like where we are staying right now, and other places that we have know of, it's like, I don't know if they're not allowed to, but there's no sign outside saying, you know, pension or hostel or, you know, whatever it is. I mean, like where we are now has no sign. You wouldn't have a clue. And so if you were just driving along looking for accommodation that was not a hotel, I think you'd have a problem actually, because they're not obvious. They do have this thing, it's called, I don't know how to pronounce the word, aliomento locale or something like that. And so sometimes you might see a place, and outside on like where the entrance is, you might see a little tiny blue plaque that just has the letters AL, which means aliomento, whatever it is, locale. And that is accommodation. But where we're staying right now doesn't have that. And I think a lot of places do not have that. And what I'm doing when cars get behind, or vehicles get behind me, I am pulling over to let them pass. Okay, so I just want to say that if you are coming here, just, you know, looking for accommodation as you go along, and you don't want it to be a hotel, then that may not be so easy as it is in a lot of countries. Over to you.
And here we are. We've been confused with this sign because this is the sign for Canhas. But we believe we have been in Canhas since we started the video.
Yeah, so we're not sure where we're staying.
And I think the mountain drive from Magdalena to Mars is nicer. So we'll try that. Here we are going down to Ponta del Sol.
Now, also, I must say here that this car is a manual, which is a stick shift to some of you. If you don't know how to drive a manual, then obviously you're going to have to get an automatic. If you do know how to drive a manual, I do think it's kind of necessary that you have some experience. I can see situations where maybe somebody isn't so experienced driving a manual, and there could be some cases where they start rolling backwards down a hill, or other issues. Because I don't know how well it's coming out on the video, but some of these hills are quite steep, up and down.
Oh, that's sugarcane right there on the left. Yeah, sorry, honey.
Alright, and there's quite a few bends, and so you also can get in the situation where you're going, particularly when you're going up and you're going around a bend at the same time, and there's no mirrors on the sides of the road, so you can see what's coming around the corner. And especially when you're going up and you're having to change gears as well at the same time, and you don't want to be rolling backwards. You know, it can be a bit challenging. And we're going down, but I've put, it's now in neutral. It might be illegal to do that actually, but the car's actually in neutral. Saves fuel, but it may be illegal. And if it is illegal, it's illegal for a reason. Because it's, you know, you lose a bit of control. So it's, I don't know. Like this bend here coming up. See, now if there was somebody coming up, because we've been the other direction, right? And it really can be awkward. Listen to that noise.
Yeah, we have a suspicious noise, subscribers. Look, I didn't notice. Look at some of these nice houses. So here's a banana trees here, facing the Atlantic Ocean. So I've seen what looks like banana plantations as well as sugarcane, and the local drink called Ponta has sugarcane syrup, rum, which is made from sugarcane, lemon, orange, some kind of citrus, and then sometimes passion fruit. And here we go. So some of these places look like anybody can walk them. They look like they're public thoroughfares, so to say. And I'll show you the back view. Isn't that neat? Here we go. Well done, Matthews.
What did it do?
No, I couldn't do this driving.
Oh.
I don't know how to drive a stick, subscribers. I know another kind of stick. This is lovely, must admit. Now, here we are facing the Atlantic. So Ponta del Sol comprises of, from what I understand, Ponta del Sol, Canhas, Magdalena de Mar. So we are in one part of Ponta del Sol, going towards the center bit, or the old town. So we're headed towards the main roundabout.
In 300 meters, keep right.
Of course.
Another thing, if you don't have a rental car and you're relying on public transport, like if you're in the area of Funchal, I think it's not such a big problem. But certainly, once you get out into the sticks a little bit,
keep right, then turn
there
right.
may be a bus in, like where we're staying, right? There isn't a bus on the road that's kind of outside outside the room. But there is a bus at the top of the hill. We'll probably take about a 20-minute walk to
Little
get there.
road.
Turn right.
So if you are relying on public transport, definitely get yourself a timetable because there aren't that many buses. And then, you know, you just adapt, right, to sort of to suit the time of the buses. And then, of course, you know, you have to allow a bit of time to actually get to the bus stop and all of that.
Local bar.
Yeah, so that, I mean, it'll
Continue
work,
for
but,
1 kilometer.
you know, you'll just lose time, that's all. Which, depending on your situation, may or may not be an issue.
So, subscribers, I'm ready to buy a house in Canhas. I wouldn't mind having this as our Portuguese home. Put it in the comments, what do you think? Should we get a house here?
What about Maui?
Oh yeah, Maui. The only thing, Maui's much more expensive. Much more, like 5 times. Which I don't really understand why it has to be 5 times. But there you go. Woo! Look at those banana trees. Massive estate up there. Wow, here we are coming up to Ponta, the warmest part of Madeira. Okay guys, I believe the Mio store is up, not going down, so I'll have to put on the Google. You just want to go to the center and then go back up. So I think the Mio store is around there. That's the big shopping area. Then if we make a left down the roundabout, we'll go to the city center, which I think we should do for the video's sake. Don't you?
Okay, honey.
Yeah. Where we went for the digital nomads.
In 200 meters, turn left.